Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. Today, an inter-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Northern Illinois Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Central Michigan Chippewas. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Colligan, Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Chippewas will kick it away to start.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Offense will take over first and 10.
The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Movement here from the tight end. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Huskies have enough for the first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. We're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Swings it out to the flat. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
On the ready.
Now on 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Wants to throw. It's Hampton. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Set. Ready, ready.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Huskies will move the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
He did a great job seeing the motion, coming across the formation, understanding the jet sweep's a possibility, pulling the trigger, going and getting the guy on the
42
ground.
Spider. 4-2. Ready, go.
The give to the back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
The snap sets up the throw. And he intercepts it. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 38. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there for this senior leader.
Picks up 3. 3rd down coming up.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Come on, set.
Dropping back, it's Lavis. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
On the
The
double.
Chippewas are on the move.
Easy. Ready.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Chips.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the quarterback and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be great. Throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends
The
now in
kicker
game.
on for the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team doesn't kneel as they'll send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Central Michigan 7, Northern Illinois 0.
Ready.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
Jackrabbit.
Leaves it with the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
He's brought down.
And those
at the
physical
34.
runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On the ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Going to the running game. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
On the play.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
The give to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Swift through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
Michigan Chiefs will take over 1st and 10.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense.
Here we go.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
Down.
Looking for a gap. It's Townsend. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Ready, go.
They go to the ground. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Hound 55 weak.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. He gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Lavis. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
They keep attacking through the air. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Chippewa. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. It's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You better find some answers. This team is putting everything together. Right now, you've got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up 14 over Wisconsin. Boy, KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
How about that one? be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
On the ready?
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Here we go. Terrier.
They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Fires a throw, and now it's picked off.
The third down
Couldn't
pass.
find much room on the return. Costly initiative when they got it at the 36-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Got it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Get set. Get set.
Wide out in motion.
Go.
Catch in the middle, it's Parker.
The second
He's
down
brought
pass.
down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
When we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Cricket.
To the air, it's Labus. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Touchdown. Northern Illinois.
What about the
Number
speed
27.
from that defender on the
For the
return?
defense.
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do
The
that.
kicker
I
is
can
off
take this
for
thing
the
now.
extra
I got
point.
some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really...
And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois.
This
Number
time it's
6.
the defense
With the
finding
defensive
ways to
score.
put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone,
The kicker is
eyes
off
get
for
big
the
as
extra
saucers,
point.
go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. You get that touchdown
Number
right
30.
before the half,
Set to
build
kick
the
this one
momentum,
away.
and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hauls it in. Open runway ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Easy. Ready, go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Central Michigan.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Ready up.
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Knocked down for the tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
14,
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
will take over first and 10.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers
On the
are.
double.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Hey.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll try the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Rides to the back. 1 step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
At the 49. Brings up 3rd down.
On the ready.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run?
Set. Ready. Gaucho. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Gets it out quickly. Got room at the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Got it.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Picks up 1. Third down coming up.
Okay, ready?
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long.
Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lewis. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
He'll ride his man on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Ready,
They've
set.
pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready, ready.
Power football with the run.
Ball
They
carried
get him
by
on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to
3:25.
cases. 3rd and goal. Quarterback will audible.
Highland.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Dances away from the heat.
The pass
Oh,
on
and he
3rd down
dropped it.
towards
He
the
had a
receiver
touchdown
is
right
incomplete.
in his hands and
4th down
couldn't
and
hang
goal
on.
coming
It'll
up.
be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Ready up.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here.
Acorn. Acorn. Ready, go.
To throw, it's Lavis. Feeling some heat. They got him. That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over
It's
on
a turnover
down.
on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Ready.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Clear. Clear.
They move the tight end all over. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loses one. Third down coming. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Central Michigan 14, Northern Illinois 13.
Ready.
Now
break.
facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Spider.
Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Fires complete on the crosser.
The pass on
Excellent
third
job
down.
working
Caught
through the air.
by the
They're
receiver.
finding a hole in that
Pickup
defense and
of
picking up a
13.
first down.
And that's
Well,
a
look, that
first
wasn't a
down
touchdown,
for the
but
offense.
that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On the ready.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
Jackrabbit.
Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be
With the
second and
carry, it's the
9.
running back. Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Okay.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Moves. Ready.
On second down, wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas.
The second
They
down
make the
pass
stop after the
complete
catch.
to
And
the
still some
wideout.
work to do to
Picks
pick up that
now.
first down.
Third down
My
coming.
coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Muscling ahead on third and short. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
At the
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking.
Okay, ready?
The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice,
Come on,
big,
set.
huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
Gain of
I
5.
know the passing game sells,
Second
the
down.
passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Ready.
Going to
set.
work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Pickup of 2. It's third down.
Ready.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Brings up
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
The field goal is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Central Michigan.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. That missed by
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on.
On the double.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
On the ready.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Okay.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
It's a tough position to be in on defense, right? You're trailing in this game late. You're thinking they're going to run it. We got to get bodies in line of scrimmage, get a stop, get the ball back. They go play action and throw it over your head. Tough spot to be in.
Here's the handoff. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll test the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
On the set.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
RPO. Fire complete to him. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Central Michigan.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
42, Spider. 4-2, go!
Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Central Michigan.
Ready?
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish.
Green 25.
Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Got his man in the middle. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played that goal was whistle, and they did that with the number 8 touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment where they can. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those 1 play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the lead.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to